Hello everyone, it's Penny. Welcome to Flexibility and Balance. 30 minutes of opening our bodies and focusing on stability and balance. Please have a chair, a nice clear space to move. Shoes are optional. Starting, standing with your feet about hip width apart. We'll just start pedaling through the heels. It may feel good to let the hips go side to side a bit. Start pumping out the arms. Thinking about body awareness. Moving with intention and control. Really paying attention to what movements serve your body, what movements feel good. Sometimes the slightest adjustment makes the biggest difference. You can stay right here. You may want to start just reaching up. Taking nice deep breaths in and out. Settle in. Stand tall. Big breath in. Exhale. Take your hands behind you as if you have a beach ball right behind your bum. Shoulder blades are towards your spine. Feel your posture muscles kicking in. Middle of your back, back of your shoulders. And then release. Hands to your thighs. Soften both knees. Hinge from your hip, keeping your head above heart center. And then hinge up, inhale. Exhale, find that beach ball. Hands to your thighs. Soften the knees. Taking that bow. And coming back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, get a bit taller. Exhale, find the beach ball. Hands to your thighs. Take that hinge. Gently hinge up. 1 more. Get expansive. Open your heart center. And take the hands to the thighs. Feel the back body opening. Strengthening as you push up. Now right here, palms are by your thighs. Just squeeze your shoulder blades together and release. Again, activating posture muscles. This is a great movement. You've been sitting for a while to remind you to become more upright. 1 more. Release. Shake out your entire body. And then face your chair. Hands are light on top of the chair. This could also be a countertop or an unmoving piece of furniture. Walk yourself back. Knees are soft. Ears go right between your upper arms. Spine is long, gaze is down. Take a few deep breaths. Now walk yourself into your chair. And just take your heel to your bum. feeling the front of your leg opening. And then slowing it down. Long leg goes back, squeeze your bum, and come in. Taking a hinge, squeeze, hold, and in. Hinging from your hips. You may want to add the opposite arm, thumb is up, or just do the leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg, reach. Notice as you hinge, your gaze goes down, and then it comes up. Deep, fluid breath. Now pick a side and hold. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Maybe balancing, taking the hand lightly off the chair. A few more breaths. And release. Now switch sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Maybe taking that hand off. Or light fingertip touch. Just feel that stability. Then relax. Turn back center. Shift out those heels. And just starting with maybe a little elbow bend. So all this opening helps to maintain your mobility. The stabilization and strength helps you to move with efficiency and also helps to prevent falls. So this class is wonderful for preventing falls. Reach your hand up. However, it's also really important that we are aware of our environment. Think about the rugs you have in your house. If they slip, there is a fall hazard. So I know we have the floors, if you look down at my floors, where we have to have an extra pad under any of our rugs so that they don't slide. Just a few more. Throughout class, I'll just throw in a few environmental reminders for increased awareness, along with all of this wonderful range of motion and balance work you're doing. Even yourself out, shake everything out. Stand tall. Take that big breath in. Exhale, find the beach ball right behind your bum. Hands to your thighs. Take a hinge. And then gently hinge up. Inhale up. Exhale, find that beach ball. Hands to your thighs. Take a hinge. Gently hinge up one more time. Reach. Chest expansion to your thighs. And take that hinge. Come up nice and tall. Turn towards your chair. Fingertips light. Walk yourself back. Oh, how good does this feel? few deep breaths right here. Notice what's opening in your body. Now walk yourself in. We'll start with heel to bum. Feeling the front of your thighs opening. Slow this down. Hinge, squeeze a glute, and then the other. Remember, you can pick any part of these moves. Now, if you'd like, adding opposite arm for spinal balance. Thumb leads the way. Feel your foot grounding, big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Just notice if there's any difference as you move side to side. Two more. Now in this next one, pick a side and just hold. Soft gaze down, maybe light fingertips, or a hand can go by your side. Think about how your midsection is working and your glute to protect your spine. Breathe and hold, and release. Switch sides. You find one side is a bit easier, very normal. We tend to have a dominant side. That's why it's good to do things on both sides. Even as you carry things, switching it out left to right, right to left. And release. Shake everything out. Find a little room. We're just gonna step and tap. Step, tap. Real light. Your chair could be right in front of you. Now coming back to environmental tripping hazards. You'll notice at the start of class, I always say have a nice clear space. If there's anything on the ground, clothes, books, really easy to not see it and trip over it. And many of you know I've got 2 cats. And it's really important to be aware of your pets to prevent falls. So many times when I'm busy and I'm rushing through the house, Oreo or Phoebe, my cats, like to be right next to me. And I almost trip over them. 2 more. Now this time hold. Find that tiptoe. You could hold the chair, press the palms together, you can reach your hands out. Start to make some circles back and to the front. You can balance on one foot. You could keep your toes on the ground. Crown of your head directly up. Again, allow for a little play. 2 more. Now leave your toe back. I'll angle a bit so you can see. Lift the heel up, drop down, drive your hip forward. Squeeze your tush. Now we're just going to roll through the hip, forward and back. So each time you push forward, feel right there in that hip flexor. Two more. Now stay with the hip forward. If you'd like, take your hands to heart center. And then make goalposts. Opening your chest. Hands to your belly. Fly the arms, that movement we did right at the beginning. And maybe hover your torso just a bit forward. Feel the weight go into that front bent knee. And then gently come up, sweep the arms up. And release, step in. Shake everything out. We'll return to our step, coming on the toe. So step, toe. Really feeling that weight go into one foot and then the other. Now you could pick that leg up a bit or stay with the toe. Your choice. And yes, that's my ankles talking. Snap, crackle, pop. If you can hear that. 4 more. Now next time, hold on the toe. You may want to get by your chair for a little balance. Remember, hands wherever it makes sense for you. Circles. Back and front. Lift your head up. Ground your foot. Feel all that control from your midsection. And if you fall out, remember, just tell yourself, good job, and get back in. We all fall out. Two more. Now leave your foot back. Stay right there. I'm going to turn so you can see. Come up on the toe. And we've got the glute. We're just going to come forward with the hip, forward and back. Squeeze your glute. Really small, but really feeling that hip flexor right where my hand is, opening. Your front knee is aligned with your toes. 4 more, shifting forward and back. Now leave it forward. Hands can come to heart center, pressing the palms, activating your belly. And if you'd like, goal post. Open your chest. Hands to belly. Now fly the arms. Palms are forward, shoulder blades squeeze to the spine. Stay nice and stable and strong in your legs. And then sweep the arms up if that feels right. Hands to heart center. And walk in. Shake everything out. It is a great time to grab a drink of water. Shake everything out. For this next round, we'll start wide. Ankles are aligned with the wrist if you're reaching out. we're going to pick up the toes, turn them out slightly. Nice and tall, inhale up. Exhale. Bend your right knee, open away. Now keep that bend in the right knee. Place your right hand down and open the opposite direction. You can even take shoulder down, and let's do that a few times. So you're flowing through. Right leg is bent, left leg is long. Opening up your side bodies. Staying stable in that right leg. One more each direction. And then come center. Lengthen that front leg. That should feel good. You can walk your feet in just a bit if you got a bit wide like me. Soften both knees. Now, circle your hips. Knees soft. And just pay attention, what is opening? Pause center, go the opposite direction. Softness in the knees really helps with mobility in this area. And then hold. Place a nice bend in your left leg, knees aligned. Open away. Now take your hand down. Open the opposite direction. And just continue to flow that. Nice and slow. Developing graceful movement. Strong with control. Your body is probably thanking you right now. This should be feeling just wonderful. Let's do one more in each direction. And then release. Come up. Oh, how good does that feel? Bend your knees, circle your hips. So we talked about rugs that slip on the floor, about pets and objects that are just out on the ground, easy to slip on. Another environmental hazard, which I recently experienced, are sidewalks. So when you're walking, if there's uneven surfaces, or if the colors blend in and you have to step up or down, very easy to trip. Switch and go the opposite direction. When I was in Mission Beach, I had my groceries and I was walking and I wasn't looking and my foot caught an uneven part of the sidewalk and I did a nice big fall. I was okay, but it was not fun. And then when I was teaching yoga in Mexico, I had to go up on this big platform and it was the same color as the sand. And I kind of missed with my depth perception and hit my shin pretty good. So know that I practice what I'm preaching. Environmental awareness is important. Sometimes it just takes slowing down, being in the moment and paying attention. And then release. Walk on in, shake everything out. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. Again, a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Big breath in. And exhale. If you'd like a little support, come by your chair. We're just going to alternate a bow. Starting with the right foot, the toe is up. Take a bow. Chin is slightly off of your chest. Hands could be on the thighs, or you can fly your arms. And then sweep the arms up. Hands to heart center. And switch. Left foot comes forward, toe is up. Take that hinge. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Palms towards the ground. And sweep up. And we'll switch. Right leg forward. Perhaps you want to fly and hinge. Sweep up. And switch. Taking that hinge. As you hinge, feeling the back of your leg, the hamstrings and calves opening and lengthening. Let's do one more on each side. Come up, roll your shoulders, and you may want your chair for a little support. Heel and toe lifts, so heel and toes. Shifting that weight. Another environmental awareness is any place there's water. The bathroom, a pool, if it's been raining out. Making sure that your footwear has really good grip to it. So for example, I know one time I wore flip-flops through the pool area at the gym, and that was not a good decision. It's very slippery. Two more. And release. Now standing tall, your chair's right there if you need it. Option one is we're just gonna open out the leg, or option two, lift, cross, open, or option three, sink down and pause. Foot is flexed. Perhaps you want to balance, or keep just that light support, feeling this deep in your bottom. And then gently come up. Now lift both heels up. Maybe balance. And release. Let's take the other leg. Opening, lifting, crossing, or maybe even just sitting down. Letting that hip open. If you live in an area where there's ice, snow, really important on the steps to have rails and to have grips on the steps so you don't slide. Come on up, lift your heels. My mom and her husband live in Munns Park in Arizona, and surprisingly, there is snow and ice. And they had to install a rail on the stairs up to their house, and along with a special surface to really help with that slipping. Maybe you're balancing with the heels up. And then relax down. Let's go heel toe again. Heels, toes. Relax your feet down. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. And let the shoulders release down. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and ear to shoulder. Let that neck loosen out. So as we've been moving our body, opening, strengthening, creating balance, I've discussed a lot of different environmental hazards. So feel free to share what might help someone else to be aware of to prevent falls with the environment. Inhale up. Exhale down. So I hope that maybe I reminded you of something, or maybe somebody in the comments will put out a helpful tip to help prevent falls. You know, again, I've been moving really at a fast pace, and I've needed to slow down and really pay attention to my environment. My wounds are healing though, on my shin and on my elbow. However, sometimes falls can be very detrimental, and we do want to be aware of our environment along with taking care of ourselves in classes like this. Drink water. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you again soon.